Ow.
Good morning. It is Vlogmas, which means that it's December, which means that that's crazy. But I am... Ooh, this egg's looking funky, John. Look at this. Is that okay?
Was it cracked before you opened it?
No. What is that? Just
Was
the
it all
shell.
like that?
No. Just the color on the shell.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. It is 7:30 and I'm fixing breakfast for the kids. And we are off to a late start. We woke up around 5:45. I'm sure you've already seen that by now. But yeah, so I'm going to try to vlog one day a week. The rest of the videos will be like last year was, which are like holiday videos and seasonal videos. That's the same thing. And tradition videos and homeschool videos. So if you have any requests, leave them in the comments below. I did ask on Facebook a couple of days ago and got some video recommendations that I'm excited about. And yeah, I cannot believe it's December. So shed some grace on me. I have a little baby this year. She's 8 months old, as you know, and that makes this just a little more difficult. So go easy on me if I miss a day or two here or there, or double up another day. But yeah, so I'm going to definitely try to vlog once a week, and that's going to start today. So here we go.
Like too much?
Eli, what do you think about the muffins? So the kids, this is our current chore system. The kids are working on their morning routine here. So they've got to clean their bedroom and do the animals, hygiene, get dressed, clean up their breakfast mess. They've got some afternoon chores and then their evening chores. And they get marked off as they do it, and that helps us know. We just did start an allowance that helps us know what they get on payday. Thank you, God, for dry shampoo. All the mamas said, amen. So while the kids are getting their chores done, I'm getting ready for the day because once we sit down, we're down for the day. And John, once he leaves for work, that's my last chance. So I'm using these Honest wipes in the mornings, and then the Burt's Bees system is what I am currently obsessed with. So trying to keep the chemicals away while I'm nursing.
Newsflash! Nobody is good at everything. It might seem...
I just got so excited when a friend called and says, I have something to tell you. I love to know the details of all the fun things happening in their life. Of course, sometimes stories can be mean, negative, and non-positive.
Alright.
Morning basket's out, and they are going to start with some activity books because I am not completely ready. I'm going to go make some copies, and when I need them to be gathered at the table and doing something, I have them do those Usborne activity books, and that way I don't lose anyone while I'm off making copies. So everyone's going to grab their books, and I'm going to run make copies, but it is just before 9 o'clock right now. Number 2 for the day. Oh, come on. Number 1.5. Alright, we're 15 minutes in.
That's you.
And we've lost one, and he's lost his shirt.
Guess what? That's Mommy, that's you.
See the laundry here on our dining room table? That is not just the half of what needs to be folded. We've got this morning's load here waiting to be folded.
Mommy,
I'm starting another load right now, and then I don't want to show you, but I'm going to show you. That all has to be washed. Our beautiful hallway decor right there. So I'm going to be doing laundry all day, but this is what happens when I spend my free time decorating for Christmas instead of doing chores. Also, just going to give a little victory dance here. This dress has not fit me since I've had the baby, and it's totally on today. So it's going to be a good day, guys. It's going to be a good day. I've actually been afraid to try on a lot of stuff, but she's 8 months old, so I thought, okay, let's give it another whirl. And a few more things fit, so yay!
Stacey has some pacifier now.
She does.
So she can breathe.
Yeah.
So she could breathe with a pacifier.
Yep, she can. She can still breathe with her passy in.
Who said there's a species? It's like,
What are you guys doing under there?
it's white and it has a hole for top.
Oh no! Oh, Annie!
Annie! I just did
Annie! Oh, she's soaking wet. Okay, somebody go get a towel. Okay. All right. So, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Annie girl, no ma'am. It's almost like the whole. No ma'am. Come here. You're a bad girl. You're a bad girl. All right, listen, guys. 1, 2, 3. I got the law Moses gave them. So you guys are gonna color the altar, the wood, the fire, and the smoke. So it's this: the altar, the wood, the fire, and the smoke. Okay. Show me in the air. Top to bottom, top to bottom, up. All right. Practice 3 on the very top, not on the top row, but up next to the letter. Make.
Rattlesnake tail. See these things work together? It makes it. And then her tongue, it sounds like this.
Pretty cool.
Daddy.
All right, let's get back to school now that Annie's sleeping. Yes, Switzerland. Switzerland. What's down here?
5.
No, okay, you're not prepared. You study your map. Come here, Bella. Let me see. You need to be paying attention if you're going to have a snack at the table. All right, get prepared. I'm going to drill you in a second. Let's go.
Greek Roads, Greece, Macedonia, Switzerland. No. Babies go, baby go.
Jessie was right? Good.
Right. We're actually both Payne's birthday.
Yep, okay, we need to remember that for tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right, listen, let's do our hymns. Ready? Be respectful, yeah? We're not going to be... Eli, come up here. We're going to read Christmas blessings.
Mommy.
You need to be obedient.
Stop.
You'll come right back to as children do. So remember that the Savior was once a child like you. And remember that he lived on earth in the midst of sinful men. He wasn't magical. He was spiritual. So what does that mean for us? Does that mean that he's just a big God up on a throne and he doesn't understand what we're dealing with? No, you can go play. What does it mean then, Jessie? Why does he understand what we are going through? Was he a human one time too? Yeah, he was. He was born at Christmas as a baby, human baby, right? So he knows what it feels like to scrape his knee. He knows what it feels like to miss his mommy. He knows what it feels like to be happy, and he knows what it feels like to be sad. He knows what it feels like to be hungry.
I'm
He
supposed
knows what it feels like
a big
to...
snake too.
Yeah, everything. So we should never forget that he knows what it's like to be you. And so anytime you need to talk to him, he knows what it feels like.
Yeah, but he never felt like he didn't love God. That's what I did.
No, he always loved God, yes.
No. I'm a baby snake, and no one can beat me because I'm just a viper snake.
After he was crucified, and still loved God.
He took everybody's sin, but God loved baby snake,
But it was done in love, wasn't it?
Baby snake, but I can't
So that we could all be one with God. Yeah. That didn't last long, did it, Missy? That didn't last long. That didn't last very long. All right, we've got science going on over here. Snack going on over here. Are you having your snack? And then Mr. Eli is in the very messy playroom. What are you doing in there? Okay, so we just finished school for the day. I didn't show everything because it's not, vlogging is not easy, and since I know I'm gonna do it once a week at least, that's at least 4 or 5 times through the month of December, so you'll see bits and pieces here and there of our school days, but this is not necessarily just a school day vlog. So we wrapped up after our morning subjects, which I'm gonna do a video on our morning basket this week actually. After our morning subjects, we did, what did we do? Science. They did their math, their independent math. They did science. And it's all just like a 10-minute lesson. We just had to finish reading something, and then they had to work on writing out their experiment. Yes, buddy? No big deal. I will tape it, okay?
A letter broke.
It's cool, dude. I'll tape it, all right?
Okay.
Okay. And then we read Story of the World, and they did their coloring page, and they each did, Jessie did a reading lesson, which was also a short one, and Isabella did a spelling lesson. We are getting ready, let me see if I can do this without shaking. We are getting ready to head out to lunch. Our local country club put up a big, I actually think I showed it last year. I will put a link up there if I did. They do a big Christmas village every year, so we try to take the kids once or twice each season so they can see it because there's so many details. I'll show you. And then we have some errands to run, so I will take you along with us.
Well, it looks like they have it too.
Did it tickle?
Annie!
Oh, yeah. Good mommy. It's a good name.
Beautiful.
You know? So.
Look at all my people on
I
rainbow.
keep getting calls.
Let
They're
me
going
see.
to forgive my college
Let me
loan.
see your people, Eli.
It's about time.
Yeah, right.
Really?
There's an inside Eli.
Good job, buddy.
You know that.
I'm willing, but I don't think but he's teaching them to go is be see, I did it right. It's not in trouble. Yes, it is.
On the golf ball. Did you find one, Jessie?
No. Buddy already had one.
What do you think, Bells?
I like it. But that's the new part over here.
This is new this year? I don't know.
I don't remember Sharky's school house.
Is it skiing? See, they're coming down the hill.
What are we doing?
We're delivering the UPS guys food.
Yes, there's poor preloaders who work the most horrible schedule out of anyone in the hub. I may complain about John's schedule, but it's nothing compared to the overnight guys. Okay, so we are back. It is 3 o'clock. We are going to do our afternoon contributions and then our read aloud. I've been reading aloud to them in the afternoons with a little chocolate milk or tea or a snack, and it's going better than trying to read at lunchtime, although sometimes we do still read at lunchtime if the baby's taking a nap. So we are going to get started with that, and then they will be off to quiet time, and that is when I do any of my online work, YouTube work. If, like today I have to order Christmas cards and our groceries online, so any of that computer stuff I do during their quiet time. And Bella just informed me that it's Thursday, so Bella, you've got dishes.
Oh,
You should have left it as Wednesday. Eli, you're helping Mommy.
oh.
Jessie, you still have the floors. I don't know how that worked out. So Eli's chore today is help Mom. And a lot of times that means Babysit the baby so mom can get her stuff done. And I am going to be working on my dining table laundry pile, which is still sitting there. Oh. 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 Just go do your floors. Go do your floors, Jessie. Go do your floors, buddy.
Okay.
Alright guys, so I'm finally going to do a kitchen tour real quick here. There won't be time for me to clean it and put the details in that I'm wanting to before I really show it, so I'm just going to show you what we have going on now. So if you remember, we used to have a breakfast bar that kind of came out, jutted into the kitchen, came out around this way and stopped right here. And we also had old 80s tile that cut in a circle across here. So what we did is we extended the tile out. We got new tile from the front door, foyer area, all the way into here. We brought it into the schoolroom, which changed this room as well, and all the way into the dining room. And we took out the breakfast bar because I've always wanted to have like an eat-in kitchen, and also because we do school in here and I needed a table, so we have like a little dinette set here. So that was like one of the biggest, it just opened up so much space. The other thing, which I'm sure you remember, was the drop-down ceiling and the fluorescent lighting. So we had a drop-down ceiling, which was original to the house, and it made you feel like you were in a den when you were in the kitchen. The ceiling's the texture hasn't been added yet, so ignore that. So it hasn't been painted or anything, but like I said, details, they take some time. So just that, between the cabinets are the same size, although we did raise them to the ceiling, but besides raising them to the ceiling, just taking the ceiling out, that drop down ceiling made this, like, it feels like you're in a double-sized kitchen. It does not feel like you're in the same size. So we took the pantry door and painted a chalkboard on it just because we will be sitting in here in the school as our school area a lot, and they can't see the whiteboard well from the table, so we added the chalkboard in here. So when we initially started redoing this kitchen, which took forever, if you're not familiar, we started the remodel the weekend that Hurricane Irma, the weekend before it hit. So as you can imagine, everything got slowed down quite a bit. So I got this new refrigerator and I loved it. All of our appliances were this off-white color. Then a few weeks later, we were at Home Depot for something and they were having an appliance sale, and John was like, hey, you've always wanted stainless steel appliances, why don't we just get them? So I was like, you're right, we'll just get them. So we got them, and now we have mixed matching sets. If I was thinking in that moment, which who's thinking straight when your husband gives you a free pass to buy whatever appliances you want, right? I would have probably stayed with the off-white, but I guess it's fine because eventually I'll replace this refrigerator, you know, in a few years, or make this our garage fridge or something, and get a stainless steel one. So I did always want stainless steel, so I'm so glad we got it, but I wasn't quite thinking straight that day. So we had a lot of cool things happen during this process. A lot of friends, contractors who ended up helping us get some things finished. A lot of, we have a plumbing friend who was a godsend. He helped so much with a lot of the issues we ran into because this house was built in it's the late 70s or the early 80s. You know, we needed to reroute the plumbing, and so he came out multiple times to help us. The only thing that we haven't quite finished in this area is that there's lighting that's going underneath here, and then the decoration, so I'll explain that too. But with the Christmas decorations going out, I didn't want to add like my regular year-long decorations. Okay, I'm rambling. Anyway, so here are our cabinets, and we got some beautiful granite here, which again was another blessing because we went and I wanted gray and John wasn't so sure on the gray. I wanted gray and he wanted this like wavy texture, but there was no gray wavy texture with the budget we had, and I'll just say it outright. So we were planning to spend, we really didn't want to spend more than $3,000 on our counters because with taking out the breakfast bar, there isn't that much counter space, so we both kind of thought it'd be crazy to be spending more than $3,000. And we knew that at the end of the day we could go through like Home Depot or Lowe's if we needed to. But we didn't want to. So we went to a local granite place and found some gray that I liked, but it was like the speckly granite, which John didn't like. And we found some of this wavy granite, but it was like a tan color, which I'm very against like tan colors now. I'm so sick of it. And we were kind of moving into this gray in our whole house. And the guy was moving his granite yard from one place to another across town, and he happened to have this 3/4 slab sitting there, and he was like, well, you want wavy and you want gray. Do you like this one? And we were like, yeah, we love that one. And this one was a tier 3. So it was way out of our price range and way out of our, what we had planned, you know, as far as how pretty we thought it was. But he gave it to us for the price that we were looking for. So that was a humongous blessing. And then the other thing was they were supposed to come 2 weeks later. They came in 2 days because they already had it. So that helped us move the process along. I'm sorry, we were just cleaning and doing dishes, and then we have Christmas decorations out, so we're kind of a mess. But the only thing that I was really insistent on, we remodeled our bathroom a couple of years ago, and I really just said, I don't care, John, whatever you can find, I don't care if you find it on the curb, just I want the bathroom done. I really didn't care much. With the kitchen, the only thing I really wanted was a single basin sink or a farmhouse sink. So I bought a farmhouse sink. And originally that was about $750. I think that's pretty standard for farmhouse sinks right now. But when we got it, I realized that we didn't buy the base cabinet that had the place you'd put the skirt for the front of the sink. So we returned that one, and I was on Amazon and found this one, and this was like sent back to Amazon, but it was still in its original packaging. So I got this sink, which was also a $700 sink. It's a granite sink. I got it for like $300. I mean, crazy, crazy deal. So we've had so many things happen. Like this faucet was like $180, and I had it in my cart, forgot about it. The next day went back to check out. It was on sale for $80 that day. So it's like such a cool experience redoing this kitchen. And I don't usually like drop numbers, but I just think it was a really, really cool experience, and I wanted to share because I don't ever want to forget these cool little details that happen throughout the process. Because there was a lot of stress involved with the hurricane, and I didn't really see how it was all going to play out, but it really, I'm very grateful at the end of the day for how it all played out. I have a little baking corner over here. I've got all my baking supplies up here. And then that's into the schoolroom. And then over here, we took out the microwave. This is the new stove. Just general, we did switch. The stove was against the wall, which is not okay. It's not up to code at all. I have no idea why it was built that way, but we moved it over. Although it might have been up to code in the 80s, because when they were doing the demolition, they brought us things that were found from behind the counters, and a couple of them were 1980s calendars. So that was crazy, like 1980, 1981. It's pretty neat. Yeah, one more thing is that I ordered the wrong size cabinet here. It has to be the same one as up here because I didn't when I was ordering the cabinets, I forgot to tell the lady that we were taking out the drop down ceiling, so my measurements were wrong. But other than that, everything's cool. So that is the new kitchen. And I'm glad to share it with you guys, and I'm sorry that it's kind of cluttery right now, but I wanted to show ya. So there we go. Now back to the vlog.
This one is like Fluffy Buddy, but it's at least like Fluffy Buddy. That's Fluffy Buddy.
You got Fluffy Buddy?
No, it's not Fluffy Buddy. I got one smaller. Oh, okay. It's only like older than Fluffy Buddy, and the others are older.
Okay, so this is like a little bit younger. Annie, I don't know.
That's Fluffy Buddy. I mean, no. Mom, sit and swim.
So I am back in my pajamas. It is 7 o'clock. I'm gonna make this quick. The kids ended up going to my father-in-law's. They wanted some help. He wanted help decorating his first tree in his new house, and they are so excited. And they're having dinner there. John's been getting home around like 10 or 11, so I will probably wait to cook until he's home. The kids will come home and get right in bed, essentially. So I'm just online doing my Sam's Club order, and looking up crock pot and freezer meals. So if you have ideas, let me know, because I'm a newbie with this. But yeah, so that's basically where I'm gonna end it today. That's the gist of our day today, and nothing else exciting's happening. I'm gonna be in front of the computer for the next hour at least. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said earlier, let me know in the comments below if you have any requests for Vlogmas, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.